come with me to my last day here at GBC. I will be wearing this hat and this uniform for the last time. I will miss the uniform. I will not miss this hat. It was ugly, but I'll have memories attached to it. Today we're making a family style menu. Each of us had to make designated dessert. Not each of us. Each team had to make designated desserts, and we were given specific ingredients to which we had to make a family style menu. My partner here brought over a mandolin machine, which was way faster than a regular mandolin, and as much as I have loved learning to chop faster just by myself, I would have loved to have this for many classes, just to help, have a little helping hand. My partner, he was amazing this entire time. He was fast, he was lightning. We had to work faster than other people just because we were a smaller group compared to other teams, and he made burger buns and bao buns from scratch, which is not an easy thing to do, but he was able to do it. Our menu was more for Thanksgiving themed, I guess you could say. We made stuffing with quinoa, wild rice. We made a whole roasted chicken with carrots and kale. We had turkey burgers, a cheesecake, and all sorts of goodies. I had some time to go over to other teams to see what they were doing. Over here we have one team who made tiramisu, and honestly, compliments to them. They made one foil pan of tiramisu for each table. There were 5 tables, and they made a tiramisu pan for each of them, which took a lot of time, a lot of TLC, but I think it was worth it because it tasted amazing. For our turkey burger, we made garlic mayonnaise, or aioli as my partner would like to say. He and I had a 20-minute long conversation. As much as I love this guy, you know, I think it's mayonnaise, he thinks it's aioli. We had a conversation. I let him slide because I'm just that nice of a person. I went over and saw people had made plum torte. There were people making fresh pasta. The sourdough bread that was made from scratch was so amazing. It turned out beautiful. There was chocolate cake, wontons, dumplings. There was even this dough at one table that looked like roses, and it ended up being almost like a flatbread, but the reason why it was rolled up like roses was to add layers in between to create like a flaky and buttery soft dough. It was amazing, the amount of creativity and effort everyone put into this last class, because I feel like this was the least stressful of all of our classes, and we were able to really hone in our skills and just enjoy the company of each of our teammates and everyone else. This class made me emotional, just not just because obviously it was ending and I may or may not see these people again, but it was this last semester was when I had probably the best mentors I've ever had. They taught me so much. I'll explain that later, but just a little brief here. Each table got a chance to describe what their menu was and to tell us what they did with each of their ingredients, because afterwards we cleaned all of our dishes, and so we just plated all of our food so that we could all sit together and eat this food and just enjoy it like a family, because we were honestly a family. And to me, the seafood dishes, the one with the sourdough bread, had not only the most dishes, but they had vibrancy and they had so much color on their dishes. It was insane. Ours looked good as well. It looked like a Thanksgiving spread. That may not have been our initial thought, but that's what it ended up, and I cannot complain. But like I was saying, everyone that I ended up working with in these classes were amazing. Even in the other class, those group of people were also talented and creative. I've learned not just from my mentors, but I also learned from my partners in every different class. They taught me tips and tricks. They taught me, because there were a lot of international students, they taught me food from their cultures, which I probably would not have even thought of or even knew what they were. And one of the most important things that our chef said to us on our last day was, do you want to be a chef or do you want to be a cook? There is a career in one and a job in another. You can get a job, but if you wish to make a career, you have to be willing to bite down your pride and learn, improve, take constructive criticism, have a thick skin, because people in this industry and people in this line of work are brutal. Not only the chef and people who are teaching you, but your customers. When they hate your food, they're gonna tell you, and that's why so many places close down. But it's a learning curve, and if you have the passion and love to just share your food, you will be able to go far, and you will be able to succeed with all that you wish, because people deserve to release their creativity, release that passion, and share that happiness of nourishment. And as tough as this was, as much as I hate these ovens, deep down in my heart, the people and to new opportunities. See you next time.